Shall we?
No, you shan't. You look okay, movie, but I've been lied to in the past. Wait.
Good to see you playing well with others again.
Hey, Commander Boring.
Just like a bat. I dig it.
I dig it.
Maybe temporary.
So, cool. Justice League is pulling their Thanos. Shooting their load early a little,
No
but that's
Superman?
okay. No shit, no Superman.
Justice League.
Welcome, you know why we're here, fuck. We'll get it, jelly beans, they're themed. We have Batman in one room, and then I already threw the Superman one, because probably made me redo this shot. So, quick synopsis. Steppenwolf is bad. Batman Wonder Woman have to make a League of Justice. There you go, that's the plot.
Justice League?
No.
Not League of Justice?
No, League of Justice. It's much better.
So, what do we think? I don't know, I'm kind of like, okay. Like, it's not good, but it's not bad either. It's kind of like, I don't know, because I didn't really expect much of it. I expected it to be bad.
I expect it to be the garbage.
Yeah, but it turned out to be like bland and like boring, to be honest. It was kind of boring.
I mean,
I enjoyed Suicide Squad more than this one, to be honest. I had more fun watching that movie than this.
oh fuck.
This movie was pretty like, you knew exactly what's going to happen, and like not in a good or fun way, because the overall movie wasn't really fun to watch. Like, they're good movies for when you know what's going to happen in the plot, because the overall thing is so fun to watch. But he was kind of like, I don't know. It's the CGI was super bad. The CGI you see in the trailer, it's exactly how it is in the movie. There's no improvements whatsoever.
It's a classic comic book thingy. This is like whatever gives a fuck, but
So-
this looks nice.
I don't know. It was kind of lackluster, to be honest. What are you, David?
I mean, look. They're trying, I guess. I mean, there's a director here that has done superhero team-ups that for some reason helped it. I wonder who it is. It's this guy. It's him. So, you know, I mean, look, it's bland. The story sucks. It was whatever. I think that holy shit, that was a good throw. I also think that like the CGI Cyborg, I was like, I'm watching Plastic Boy and not the superhero. Steppenwolf looked honestly pretty like it was shit. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts.
It looked like
not only as
like a God of War, like I don't know, like a scene from God of War or some shit. He looked like a villain from there.
it really did.
So I didn't even know Steppenwolf was a thing, to be honest. Like I never heard of him. I never cared. This movie didn't make me care.
No, he's yeah.
I always when I first heard him from the trailers, people like, oh, Steppenwolf is like he's a bad guy. I was like, oh, so he's probably like the big like like the brute, like the side like the hench guy. Like I didn't expect him to be the main villain. I thought that someone else would be the main villain.
Oh, because he literally is the brute henchman.
Yeah, that's the thing. I expected someone else to be the main villain in this movie, not him. And then it turned out, okay, he's
Name
just
drop
the villain.
Darkseid in the house.
But it didn't really. They didn't show shit, and
No
like.
Name drop. Oh, means he's there.
And what else? The fights in the movie,
Holy
because
shit, that was boring.
at least Batman v Superman had good fights, right? So that's what to say. That movie kinda had this movie good fights. No, like to be honest, they're all boring. Like
Yeah, and I mean
I
the
want it
one
to
fight
be-
that I like that we can't really say because I guess it's spoiler. I guess so.
yeah, we'll talk about the spoiler sections. But overall,
That's later. Don't
most fights were kind of boring.
worry. It was boring. But hey, let's give credit where credit is due. Batman is great. Wonder Woman is great. Superman, no shit, is in this. He's great. Cyborg. I personally was a little unhappy, and I would have liked to see jokey Cyborg from the comics. Barry Allen, a bit too much of the social outcast for my taste.
Yeah.
But whatever. It was funny, but whatever. Aquaman. Yeah.
Surfer dude, I guess.
If you want, I don't know, any surfer guy with long blonde hair, there he is.
I don't know
Yeah,
much
you are.
about Aquaman anyway, so like I'm not gonna talk about.
Oh yeah, where's my Flash? Where's Grant Gustin?
Here's a picture of Grant Gustin. Here's a picture of
Ezra
Idris Miller or whatever.
Ezra, what the fuck?
Here's the picture of them. You decide who's the better Flash.
It's not Ezra Miller. I'm kidding. Look, whatever. Like, if you like him more, that's great. He doesn't mind that he's on the TV show, and the other one doesn't mind. They're fond of each other, so there's no hingo bango. Whatever. Like, who gives a shit? I like the TV show Flash, so I'm satisfied on some level. And I don't know. I think that it's all good. Whatever, you know, he's the comic relief in the movie. That's fine.
Yeah.
You go for it.
But
That's
it could
cool.
have done a different way. Instead of making him like a
guess.
social outcast, could have made him comic relief. Just like a funny dude, which
I guess.
which he usually is, if not, right? Like he does the funny shit, but he's not like awkward
No,
kid.
fucking. I have to get fucking comic book technical like a fucking asshole. I mean, even the TV show isn't really accurate because Barry was a little bit more serious, and they kind of mixed Wally's personality in with it. So, because you kind of need it to not just have like a blander character. So the argument here is not even Grant Gustin's Flash from Flash the TV show is accurate to who Barry Allen is. He's more Wally. I like comic books, but I also like interpretation, being fresh. So if people want a goofy, funny Barry, go for it.
Yeah.
Have fun, enjoy. I laughed. I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
It's just it's a personal bug. It's a personal thing. It's
also, how he runs, like
it also did annoy me having the lightning sparks be a thing. It's a weird aesthetic that I personally don't like. It just feels weird. It feels like that could be an accident in a fight. Like the lightning's just japping off him, and they're like, "I'm Batman throwing a batarang. It's metal. The lightning gets."
Yeah,
like,
that's also the thing.
I thought about that. Like I thought that was gonna be a thing they were gonna address, or be like a funny joke, like, "Oh, I got zapped because of you." He's like, "Oh, sorry, man." Like, but I always felt like, well, that's a little weird.
And also blue lightning.
And technically, I'm not wrong because.
Yeah.
That trailer shot where Wonder Woman is like going for a sword and he's like pointing at it, and you know everyone made fun of it, like, oh, he's gonna stab himself. That's a part of a pretty sharp sword. I think it cuts away, or I don't remember. I'd have to check the trailers if you actually saw it. You see it in the trailer, but like it's because a little bit of his zappiness touches the blade and pushes it back, like the energy. So technically, the zappiness does affect it. So like I'm surprised that's not a thing. And when you see him running around the city, you see like zapping a little bit. I'm like, that's some property damage. Like,
and also like he has blue lightning. Like this nitpick.
It is a nitpick,
but
from us. I don't
feels like
it feels a weird color for him.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
just-
look at this too. It's all red and yellow. Maybe it should be red and yellow.
In the Flash TV show, it's like that.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be.
It feels like it would be. It feels a little weird that it's lightning.
But it's just nitpicks. But overall, the
nitpicks.
story of the movie
is blind as shit.
was it
Blind as shit.
what's the name again? Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
He wants to take over Earth
Because he's bad.
because he's bad.
That is
he
literally
wants to
it.
make Earth into a hell world,
Just like his
his
home world.
I don't. Why don't you just be at your home world then?
You already seem to have conquered a lot of them. But Emilio, he tried to conquer this one a long time ago and failed.
Well, I don't get it. Anyway, so he wants to conquer Earth again.
Well, because
and-
he failed once.
Yes, because he failed once.
We won't talk into specifically how
so
he failed.
waited
'cause-
that long time, and
I
to
guess.
destroy Earth, he needs these 3 cubes, 3 or 4.
Yes, the mother boxes.
3, whatever mother boxes, because they never really explain it. They just say they're old
They
things.
actually don't.
They don't explain nothing.
They just say they're shit that from his planet that he used to do this with.
Yeah. So with these mother boxes, why didn't he just like? So he needs these 3 things, and when they come together, they become a big ray in the sky,
Sorry.
or whatever.
Right now.
A big laser in the sky.
Hey, no, they didn't
No?
actually do that. They didn't do that. They didn't. Hey, they did a weird circle tube. Like honestly, a random city in Russia gets like a town, not even a city. A random town in Russia gets a tube over there with some red smoke. Wow. Okay, different. So I guess at least he didn't do. So that's good.
But anyway, so he wants to take over the world, and to take over the world, he needs these 3 cubes. They're all scattered around the world.
Yeah.
We got one with the Atlanteans, one with Amazons, and one with humans, which apparently the scientist guy had at his home, which he used to. I don't know if the spoilers. Not really. I don't know. So anyway, so they have to stop. Stephen wants to conquer the world,
And they do.
wow, no shit.
And they do.
So yeah, it's not much we can tell about spoilers, I guess.
I don't know. Look, did you have fun? That's a simple question. Did you have fun?
To be honest, no. Like, I was just waiting for it. Like, it wasn't even like it was okay.
It was a lot of
more
exciting
fun,
fights.
I had more fun watching Suicide Squad
Oh, ew.
than watching this movie. It's not a good movie, but again, a bad movies can be entertaining. This movie was at least entertaining and something a little bit different. Like, not in a good way, but still something
Nice.
else. While this movie was like, I don't know, it's like a bad, boring version of the Avengers. I don't know what to say. Like,
Sick burn. I will say this much: at the beginning of the movie, literally no spoiler because it's literally like you know how Marvel just switched up their like logo thing and he's like dun 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 dun. You see all the characters.
Oh,
They did that too, but I don't really blame them because that's how the intro of the old Justice League theme song was. It's like dun 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 dun. Which honestly, FYI, future shit like, oh, what are we gonna do next? Not too heavy, honestly. It's very like. It's like the lightest
Batman v Superman
level stuff, or even Marvel, you could argue stuff, because Marvel does do it pretty heavily. But then again, with Marvel, you know you're getting it. With DC, you don't know what you're gonna get. So with that argument,
but it's not really a surprise because they already released. Like, if you look at the Wikipedia page and everything, they already have set up what movies are to come. So there's no surprise. Like, some things that you see, like, well, we're not gonna see this.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, we'll talk about it.
But we're gonna give our grading. Emilio, please do the honors to give the grades for Justice League, the first movie for the first adaptation of the Justice League on cinema that you and me were alive to see.
5 out of 10, average. Yeah, 5 out of 10.
Yeah, it's a 5.
5 for me too. Not a 6. I thought it was 6.
Nah, it's a 5.
I think it's a.
I want to give it a 6 because it's kind of like me
I
wanting to
wanted
say
it to be
I wanted it to
good.
be good because we love DC. We watched the Arrowverse, me and Emilio. Like, you watch basically everything but Supergirl, and because you didn't start watching it, and maybe it's just
I
interesting.
haven't gone into it, so
And
I guess
I watch it,
probably going to give it a new watch.
and it's entertaining. Like, they're fun shows. They're like, I want to see the Arrow fucking beat people up, you know, badass fight scenes in Arrow. I want to see Flash being like cool.
And the thing is, with those
effects.
shows, like, they're maybe they're like high budget, and maybe like the effects don't really.
I don't give a shit. It's TV.
Yeah, but it's TV, and also they have their charm.
The TV sometimes looks better than fucking Cyborg.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like those TV shows, at least they have their charm, and you know there's a good thing behind them, and like it's innocent fun. I'm not to explain, but it's like it's good in
I don't
that
know.
sense.
Like, I can enjoy the corny bullshit sometimes. It's like, yeah. Like with the Flash, I want to see that fucking bad CG Barry running sometimes because it looks fucking awesome. And I want to see the slow motion him jumping on a building, like on helicopter blades, or like running around like lightning shooting shit.
I can't really. So for them, like the CGI and shit like that, but these ones are like.
It feels like you're a high budget film. You know, it's like it feels like you kind of need to give it. Like, this isn't this isn't a TV show where its budget has to be divided across 23 episodes. And therefore you'll know some episodes will be better than others because of that. This is a movie. And I know Warner Brothers said, don't make this more than 2 hours. And no, it should have been more than 2 hours because...
You can see the cuts.
Because I know Batman by now, sure, we get him. I know Wonder Woman by now, Shadow Soul of him, I get her. I get Superman, I get it. But you needed more time with the Cyborg, you needed more time with the Aquaman, you needed more time with the Flash. Seriously, the people out of the three, the person who got the least time was Aquaman.
Yeah.
Which maybe is a reasoning because he's getting the movie next, which, FYI, in case you don't know, the next DC film will be literally in a year, so again, a year from now, the next movie whatsoever, and it'll be Aquaman, so there's a whole year break.
Yeah, basically. But it's true, because like, it felt like they skipped a lot from the Aquaman stuff. Like, they're in Atlantis in one part, and he's talking to
his... What,
I don't know.
Adopted sister?
He's talking to someone, and she's talking, and then they start mentioning like,
that's what I know.
Okay,
well, start mentioning like, oh,
water lady.
I don't know, but she starts mentioning like, oh, your mother Atlantia, and she protected the world. Now you have to do this, and your father, you were out, and he's like, oh, but I was cast out, and blah blah blah. Like all that's like, I didn't get any of it. Like, okay. And then all of a sudden, next time we see him, he has to try it and he has the full outfit. So I think there's a scene missing where he at least when he gets the
technically
outfit.
he does say like, she's like, you have to go out there and protect it because the fucking bad guy got the mother box, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna do one thing for him. I'm like, oh, is it your outfit? And then like he laid it out. Next time you see him, he has that. I'm like, oh, it's the outfit.
Okay.
I was
but
like,
it felt like
I'm
Atlantis shit was kind of maybe for the next movie. Could be that. There's
Yeah.
kind of and wait. So
Also, how do you think it looked?
what Atlantis stuff? I don't know. It felt kind of weird. Like,
It felt a little weird. I didn't really like it. And one thing I have to say, she had to make a bubble around him to speak.
Yeah, that's
Air.
what I also
I was
thought,
like, what?
yeah.
No. No. Are you trying to save budget?
But how does it work otherwise?
Exactly.
How do you speak
How do
underwater?
you speak otherwise? Does Atlantis in this continuity just like when you enter the sea, there's no water in there? I guess maybe. But it's. But I didn't. I was confused.
But how do they speak with each other? You should know.
I mean, they should just like they're just underwater and talk normal because they're super people.
Yeah, probably like
Yeah.
they're super people.
But what the fuck are they like?
And I felt like
good. We have an air bubble. We may speak now. I'm like, what?
I know, but the underwater stuff felt kind of odd in some way. I don't know why.
Weird.
It looked weird.
Like
Like
looked a little weird.
I don't know how.
Maybe they
it's
didn't figure it out yet or something.
But it felt weird. It's
a little. It was
like-
a little off.
spoilers.
Sure, we can do spoilers.
Superman lives. Oh my god.
They
we
use a
didn't
mother
expect
box to
that.
bring him back. They
That's
pull a
great.
doomsday. They're like, put him in the liquid ship, and
They
then
do the doomsday stuff. So yeah.
and then they find.
But
him,
he didn't
which is a
turn
cool
out
fight.
to be a big weird creature.
No, so that's good.
I mean, the only thing, if you know what they needed to make him a big creature,
Like Super's DNA or Batman's DNA.
yeah, which is so odd. What did Lex Luthor have in his DNA?
Oh boy, you know a lot of herpes.
So that's the thing. I will never understand why mixing his DNA would create that. While here it's only Superman and the mother box
Makes
but it doesn't
Superman.
create a cyborg Superman. It creates
Yeah, kind of how we did with Cyborg.
yeah. Don't you like what does create a cyborg Superman? Like or like some weird version of Superman,
There's a
not
few-
just normal.
There's a few
dude.
questions here that I feel a little.
And what did destroy his shirt?
He had kept his pants
Yeah, but why did his shirt get destroyed?
because they want to show that hot bod. I don't know.
So they wake Superman up because they need his help.
And then he's a little jiggly jabbly in the head, so
He's
he kind of fights a
evil,
little. Well, not
so-
evil, but it's just like oh.
So
but
they do
technically,
the,
it's not really too evil. It's more like Cyborg's body, like being all Blue Beetle alike. You get the reference, some of you, and attacks him. And then he's like, and then they're like, "No, why'd you do that, Cyborg?" He's like, "I didn't mean to, homie." And then they all fight him. Well, he wasn't that racially insensitive, but then they fight him, and then like Flash has a cool moment. He's gonna run at him, and then Superman like.
Yeah, that was
slow
fun.
mo. It's like I knew they were gonna do that because he's pretty fast too. So then, like Superman, you can still see you slower than Flash.
Yeah.
but it's definitely.
But that
hard
was
to
fun.
better.
That was good. That was good.
great.
I like that part.
Barry's like, what the fuck? But that was pretty great.
But the overall fight again, it wasn't
that was the only good fight.
good. It was all right. That was the
entertaining.
best fight in the movie. Like this hero's trying to fight Superman.
Yeah, the
I
only good
expected
fight.
like Batman to get his like kryptonite spear or some shit, but
Yeah, but the big guns were Lois, which makes a lot more
so
sense.
they did kind of like the Flash thing. If you've seen the first episode of the new season of Flash, where Flash is like his mind is gone. The only way to save him is to use the power of love, and then do
We
the
like
same thing here. So
Power
we're
of love.
running.
We like the Flash.
So yeah, they ripped off the Flash. Just saying. Anyway,
What's it called? I thought that that finally Superman felt Superman-ish for once. Like proper Superman, like I'm Superman. What can I do to help and all that stuff. And
yeah.
that was nice. I was like, oh, good, you're doing right things. And
But he was still like kind of like I don't want to help them. Or like in the beginning when he has turned back, it was like,
maybe.
why did
but-
you have to save me from death?
Well, I
Like,
guess he's a
stuff
bit
like that.
upset at Batman, remembering all the shit he did to him. Which, by the way, fucking Brad's picking Batman up. Do you bleed? And he's like, Batman's like, ugh, and then like throws him out later. I think I heard you laugh pretty hard, or unless that was
No.
someone else.
That was someone else.
Oh.
There's some people next to me.
Oh, that's not
they
it.
laughed at every joke.
Oh,
movie,
did
like every single joke.
Well,
movie.
point is that he
They laughed
throws
at all of
Batman
it.
across,
And
and
I
he's
was
like,
it's not
and then
that
like Batman's
funny.
like, oh yeah, something's definitely bleeding, and they're like, ah, you know.
Yeah,
I
those
don't know
people
why
next
I
to
thought
me.
that was in
That group of people, they
really
were
bad.
laughing everything. Every single thing they were laughing at. I was
Oh.
like, fuck.
What did you laugh at?
I laughed, but
I
I wasn't
thought
like, I didn't lose my fucking
Yeah, like they
shit.
did.
I mean, I wish I could. Apparently, they had a great time at this movie. I missed out. Like, it's kind of like watching people on the internet react to like a show you watch, and like a moment happens of a character like, ah, and I'm like, I mean, I liked it. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
So,
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, people laugh at the jokes. I don't think they didn't laugh at. I think there was this one moment that was supposed to be like a joke, but no one laughed at.
Which one?
I can't remember. There was this one moment I thought like, I think that was supposed to be a joke, but no one reacted to it. I can't remember because it was so unmemorable. But it was this one moment that I was like, oh, that was supposed to be a joke.
What else? Should we mention the political thing?
Yeah, there's just some random shot of the world after Superman left. And there's some random guy that runs up to like a Muslim lady with her kid, and the cops are pulling him away from her.
like I get
it
it,
felt a little weird.
but it's like it was
felt
so
like
odd.
it was political.
It was very political.
It was weird.
Because it was like her shop
Like,
with the kid,
I
and then
don't-
there's like two dudes like skinheads
Look,
with
you
a
wanna-
Megadeth
well,
shirt
that-
on. It's like
was
kicking.
he wasn't a skinhead.
Yeah,
The other guy
it was
had
both.
hair.
Well,
The other
one of
guy-
them, but you still like
It
I know.
just felt really odd.
very like
It
that's
was really awkwardly feeling. I was sitting there like, what?
yeah. Like when I saw that too,
Are you
it's
trying to
like,
show me crime, or what are you trying to show? Because the police was with him from the very beginning of the scene. So
so it's just like a hate crime against like
or hate speech or something.
yeah, it was that
It's
style.
weird.
So that was like more
Yo,
a political thing.
I'm not saying it ain't happening. I'm just saying I don't want it in my superhero movie.
yeah.
Or more in a way that if I see someone, then it instantly comes back to it here like none of that and punches them in the face. And this one is just like, oh,
It's we like I felt that was very political. Like that was nothing. There's no other reason. I felt like that was filmed very
never
recently
addressed
too.
again.
Yeah, and I feel like they must have filmed that recently too. Like that wasn't like something
There's
they
some
had
terrorists
before.
that want to take the Earth back to the Dark Ages when God's light was the only hope at some point.
Yeah, so there's some like stuff here like that's like anti. Like I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but I felt like keep it out of this type of
It
movie.
was a bit weird. I didn't like any of that.
So yeah, maybe we're just
Whatever, weirdos.
ignorant.
You ignorant.
Ignorant, I don't know, people, but I felt odd to have
Ignorant
this
white
type of
boys
movie.
that don't know no better.
Yeah,
but
with our white privilege.
No,
Check your
but-
privilege, you scum.
Thank you.
So,
I don't know though.
anyway,
Yeah.
before we get a bunch of hate for that.
They beat up the Steppenwolf in a stupid way.
Yeah, because oh, that's also one thing I
was
was thinking about.
garbage. I want to order them to like bum 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 like punching him like I thought they were gonna do it, you know, at the end when like Wonder Woman like that distracts him, the Superman like blows on him so he freezes his axe, which by the way that was a stupid way that's how you can break his weapon. I thought they were gonna have them Batman join in and break it to have the Trinity work together. But then Wonder Woman, okay, sure, she has a cool moment. She's like, yeah, and like breaks it. But then after that, I thought Batman was gonna jump down and kick him off or something like that. Like have the Trinity work, like the classic three buildings of Superman.
No, but the one thing I was thinking
Batman, but he just
about
kind of like sitting there
is-
out there like looking at like. Oh.
No, but
I mean,
the thing was like, in the first part of the fight, he's winning against him. Like he's like super powerful and shit. And then when they break the thing, all of a sudden like they got him super easy. I was like, it was good
to be fair, they kind of wrecked him as soon as Superman arrived. Honestly, like,
Yeah,
as soon as
but
he's like,
Still, I was like,
wow.
like before their weapons didn't seem to do a thing, but all of a sudden when Superman shows up, they could stab him super easily. Like it felt a little cheap. Like maybe like was that because they destroyed the mother box made him weaker or something.
Maybe.
But it felt like there because when you saw him fight him, like all their weapons like ching, you know what I mean? Like there's like they just bounced
I
off.
think so.
But all of a sudden when Superman showed up, all of a sudden they could like cut him and shit. You know
Stab
what I
him
mean?
once. Wonder Woman is shanked
But
him
before
too.
when they were starting to stab him and shank
I
him,
think so. Maybe.
like they just hitting him like he had armor, even though I don't know. So I felt a little bit cheap, but in the end, the demi demons were in it.
the parademons. They could
Parademons.
smell fear, so he got afraid, and they ate him.
I felt that I was like, I don't think they would attack their own leader. Like,
That
or
I
does
also
he control them? Or
mean,
where did the parademons come from?
I would
Are they part of his army?
I guess they're part of Darkseid's army, but why
But-
did they kill his son?
Just because they're afraid, they would. Like I get everyone
It's
else, they
kinda-
defeat of it, but I feel kind of with like he's like their master, like at least. I don't know.
I also thought that was pretty bad. Also, I'm a bit sad that Barry literally did nothing.
Mm.
He really didn't. Like the joke of I just pushed people and ran away. That's all you did. You literally just pushed some people and saved a few people, and that's all you did the rest of the whole movie.
We had one
He
moment
never had a
when
moment
he
of
did
fighting. but-
one almost like he killed like one guy, and then he's like
Pushed him.
slips and falls away, and then like
And then Batman has to save
yeah.
him. Everyone he always had to get saved.
Yeah, so
Barry
that's a little
always has to get
shame.
saved.
I wanted to do some more cooler stuff.
Like I get it that maybe this is his first time out there, but I'm like, and yet you had time to build that suit, so you've been
and
doing this
already
for a while.
fight criminals, and you know, in
Central City, so
in this movie we have him,
pushing people. No, that's
you
not-
know, against Captain Boomerang.
Oh yeah, that's oh.
So he
wow.
already fights criminals.
Whoa, he was in a movie once. Yeah, so that's a fucking lie. What do you mean I just pushed some people?
I mean, sure, he didn't really
What?
do anything against him. He only like he was trapped, but like he still has fought criminals.
Yeah, that's a fucking lie. What? No, bad DC. Check your fucking continuity for your cheap jokes. Fuck no. You use one cheap joke with another cheap joke and it didn't work out. No, bad.
So again, if you want the true Flash experience, watch the show Flash. Links in the description below for a trailer for a new season. Oh no, first season, because you know.
Spoilers.
Yeah. So here's a
You're welcome.
This sponsor.
I wish.
I wish.
Sponsor me, DC TV, even though we talk shit about your movies. I like your shows.
Okay.
I even like the third and
Let's
fourth
see, let's
season
get
of
to,
Arrow.
yeah. Let's get to all the hints.
Right.
So we have this. Them.
Deathstroke is in it.
Yeah. No, but I was talking about. First, we have the flashback of them fighting. You know, this big battle scene with the Amazons. I was like, oh shit, that's gonna be the final fight
That's
of
what I
the movie.
suspected.
I was like,
No,
super.
It was the
it's just
flashback
a
of
flashback.
what
it's not
happened
like
when he
minute.
failed.
Yeah.
So the Amazones, Atlanteans, and gods, because the million part like, who are the gods? Like they said, the gods fought against him, and they all together won. And
in this fight against
one,
these bad guys, you see some Green Lanterns or one Green Lantern.
two Green Lanterns.
And then one dies and
The ring goes to the next person.
Yeah. I thought that was kind of cool. Though.
Yeah,
I felt
that was nice. Yeah, that was.
yeah, that was
cool.
fun. So, that was one hint. And I guess we had the gods, but that was already from Wonder Woman. Then we have the end credit scene.
Batman. Flash and Superman do the race. They've done it many times in the comics.
Yeah.
We don't know who wins. Barry does.
That's the first
He's
end credit scene.
fastest.
Yeah.
That was like
Almost
right
like
after the first
if you
credits.
think about it, again, I think would have ripped off from Flash and Arrow, where we see Flash and Arrow like getting ready for a fight, behind closed doors, but then we don't get to see what happens because they cut away. Maybe
Yeah, they're
stop
like
ripping off
Rocky
DC
style
TV.
finish. Like
They're ripping everything off from DC TV.
the good DC plays. And then they had Lex Luthor, oh, get out of that cage, Luthor. And I'm like, oh, he's not Lex Luthor. And then, oh, it's not Lex Luthor. He's a running credit cards. Like, ah! So Lex Luthor's out, no shit. And then Deathstroke's there, and he's like, what do you call me here for? It's like, I need you to. They're making their own league. I'm like, oh my god. And then that was literally my reaction. I'm sitting there going, oh. And then he's like, I think it's time for us to make a league run. I'm like, really? You're making the Legion of Doom that early? That's kind of weird. The only villains we really know of are in the Suicide Squad, and they can't leave. And then unless what you're setting up is that every time one of these heroes is gonna fight a villain in their own movie, it's gonna end with Lex Luthor being all Sam, being all Nick Fury, like, yo, I got a league. So, but it's for bad people, I guess, and then that could be Justice League 2, because we have like
Darkseid.
Are they really gonna do Darkseid next already?
Aren't they?
I mean, they can
they
wait.
wanna hurry up.
I mean, I get it. They want to marvel up, but they can wait. I might at this point.
Or
We don't know.
when's the next? How many?
Solo films of heroes.
So we
Flash,
got.
Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Batman.
When's the next?
And we don't know if Cyborg
Justice
getting-
League.
After like 4 movies at least.
Justice League are gonna make Justice League 3.
About 2020 maybe.
Justice League 3 is 2020. Or when it's like probably when is their Infinity War thing? Because we know that's Thanos. Like they're gonna have their own Infinity War thing.
Maybe
Darkseid.
2021.
Okay. Well, anyway, we'll be dead by then. So we'll never know.
Green Lantern and the Cyborg movies coming out in 2020. So.
Oh. So I guess I don't know. I mean the next Justice League movie then could be Justice League versus League.
So-
There's gonna be a bombardment of these movies eventually because there's so many in development at the same time. So.
yeah,
Yeah, and
not
also
like
I
a
also
year where there's
think
gonna be like 6 or some shit.
we're closing into the more later stages of the Marvel series. Well,
Which
we're in
should
still
be
early
exciting.
stages of DC, but I'm getting word is that people get a lot of superhero out because they're in their later stage. So people we are already
They have
going to use it now,
established
but they were
fans.
the new people. They were the new people.
They the new kids on the block.
And now everyone else is doing it, so it feels like when they're done with their big shit, and they're gonna start with their big shit later on, that's not gonna be as special as it was the first time. As for example, as with Avengers, that was
Big
super
bang.
cool. But now with Justice League, it's like, okay, another superhero.
I
Like,
mean, I'm excited for Infinity War.
again, I don't know if this movie's gonna do good or not,
Isn't it good?
but looking at how we
It's
watched
really
it when we went in the cinema, it was pretty empty. Like, when we
we-
sat in our row, it was us, this group next to us, and then it was just empty.
Yeah.
The whole row was just empty.
There was a few empty rows. A few.
And then most rows were like just in the middle. There was people sitting,
Yeah.
but the rest was just empty.
Which honestly, you could argue, oh, but David and Emilio, but honestly, it was a weekday, so sure. But it was also during the evening, so you think people
And
could
also,
make
it
it
was
to the evening showing.
in Sweden we have this thing called Lillördag, which is Wednesdays. So people usually go out on those days, on Wednesdays. So I felt, especially when most superhero films we see in Sweden usually
They're
have a
pretty
big
booked.
crowd. Yeah.
Well, at least Marvel ones for sure are booked.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, I don't know how
The
well.
Batman v Superman was booked too.
Yeah. Well,
When I saw Suicide Squad,
That's the thing,
I
that's
didn't see
why
that
this
one.
one-
I saw it with Inca. That was pre-booked, if I remember too. So this is like the first DC movie I've seen.
Yeah,
We
this
saw
was-
Wonder Woman was booked.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. There was people.
This is the only one so far. Music wasn't good. Ironic because this is the soundtrack in the background.
Yeah, the soundtrack was. I can't remember anything from it.
There was classic Superman themes, and I mean from like the Patty, you write the name. I can't be sure right now. Which
Here's a picture of, you
soundtrack.
know which one. I mean.
And but from Batman's Danny Elfman, that everyone knows which one I mean.
But there's no actual soundtrack from
no
original soundtrack from the movie.
I mean there was I mean they obviously made one, but it was more like it's like
Nah.
It was more like I remember hearing like moments of like na 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 na, and I'm like I got excited. I was like, oh my god.
But overall, the soundtrack was I can't remember anything from it, other than that. So pretty bad, like or not bad, like bland. It's just like orchestral when they're fighting and shit like that. So it's like nothing you will remember. Like most superhero movies nowadays don't have any good soundtrack.
Excuse me, Ant-Man. Dun 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 dun
It's a
dun
gross.
dun 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 dun. We'll see. With Spider-Man had like a redone version of the animated show one, so that
Yeah,
was
it
cool.
wasn't good.
I really liked it. I was super happy.
The
because I
original
remember.
sound, the first. That's much better. Yeah, you know that one's better.
The new one was a combo of like the cartoon and the movie, and I liked it. I thought that was
Yeah,
cool.
but you know.
I like it because
that's
the difference
best
is
one.
they're paying homage while DC kind of just snuck a theme in there.
Yeah.
There's a difference. So I really like the Spider-Man theme song of the movie. I actually want to get it because I thought it was good.
But Spider-Man,
It's
that's
good,
That's better.
but it's like it's not an exciting theme. It's more like a build-up theme, though. Have you noticed that? I
It's like
have it on my
epic.
phone, and it's a build-up theme more than an epic theme. It's more of a build-up, which is fine. I'm just saying. Sometimes I wanted like an epicer theme to it, sometimes too. But build-up theme is completely great. But again, no, I did not think of shit from here that was any like extreme. There's
so-
just a few light moments that made me think of the Justice League TV show, which was, it was a cool TV show, fucking So, hey, more to come from DC. I think. I think they're on the right track at least. At least, I mean. I'll watch the next one. I get actually it's the Aquaman movie, so I don't know how much I'll be willing to go see it because I don't really seem too interested.
Yeah.
And it's a year from now, so maybe I'll be like, ugh, it's been a year, what have they done?
I'll be dead.
I know I'll want to watch the Batman one at least. It'd be like, okay, it's Batman, what have you done?
Yeah.
But,
And I hope for that one, because, so far they've done Batman alright, so.
yeah, so every time you see Batman on screen, you're like, ooh, yeah, that's
Yeah,
him.
that's Batman. That's fucking Batman. Look at him.
Like, I told him, like, he asked me, cause, and he, like, is this the best Batman to you, David? I'm like, look, he's the closest to the comic book we've ever got. And to some people, that makes the best Batman. So for me, it's hard to say. I think
looks
so.
wise or
Both, from look to how he acts, except for the whole murder spree, which again I've said, even Ben Affleck also thinks that was bullshit. Take that away, he's Batman. He has
he's still
contingency
pretty
plan.
jokey though in this movie. He does just like, oh, that hurt a lot.
I think
Like-
Batman's snarky, but
But in this movie, he was.
well, that
still
was
like,
I will say that was some Joss Whedon comedy writing. Like you can tell that's
Yeah,
Joss
so-
Whedon. Like when you watch Avengers, you hear those quickie jokes, and you're like, that's Joss Whedon being rich. So which is good. Does it feel with the Justice League? It feels as long as it's not Batman doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I felt the Batman stuff. Like it didn't feel like Batman would do that. It
No.
was
Um,
Batman.
Apart from that moment, apart from that moment, it's like, oh yeah, something's definitely broken. He wasn't too bad. That's the one that I can think was a really jokey Batman moment. The rest were fine, I think.
But we didn't get a good Batman action scene in this movie.
No.
We did get one in.
He was in a car
Batman v
and
Superman,
shot stuff.
But that's something we missed though.
So that's about it.
The only thing we saw like use a gun to shoot some
Some
guys.
space gun using.
But I want like typical Batman fight scene like we got in Batman v Superman because that one was good.
Yeah, or like when he fights the thugs, that was great. Like,
Yeah, Batman v Superman.
yeah, that was good shit.
So what else?
So look,
Pretty much shit from like it's not bad, but it wasn't that good either. So it's just average. It's like,
like I don't know.
five.
Like I wonder who did the best in the movie, and maybe it was Wonder Woman probably. Like Gal Gadot has definitely grown on me as Wonder Woman. She's good. It's like the question is like, oh, could you imagine anyone else playing her? I'm like, yeah, I think there's actresses that could do a good job or better, but I'm fine with Gal Gadot. I've accepted it. I was definitely a bit like the chick from Fast and Furious when I first heard it. I was like,
I remember there was a big thing about like, oh, she shouldn't play Wonder Woman. I remember like Angry Joe had a video and whatnot. Like they did a bunch of shit, but
Just can't hear me now.
it's all right. So like
She was fine. I think
nothing
she
to complain
definitely
about.
No. I think she does a good job.
So I guess overall, okay
Look,
movie. Would I recommend
Really
it?
give it a 5. And okay, yeah. Honestly, if you're a DC fan, go watch it.
If you're a DC
you
fan,
get to
yes.
see the Justice League. That's for some people. That's gonna be enough.
But if you don't like superhero movies, if that's not your thing, then I wouldn't recommend it. Like, then
No.
if you're gonna watch superhero movie, then don't watch this one. Watch
There's
something
plenty of
else.
other movies to watch even if you don't like superhero stuff. There's plenty of good Marvel stuff that is like borderline superhero.
Or good DC stuff too, but maybe not from this DC. Like you
No,
know,
I mean the Nolan trilogy.
yeah. So that's
the
what I
old
think. Like,
Batman movies are great. There's
for
some
a
great
non-superhero
Superman
fan, you wouldn't really like this movie.
No.
You were like again, for me, it was an average, and I'm really. I wouldn't call myself a superhero fan. You're more of that than me.
I think I would call you a fan at this point.
I'm alright with it. I like it, but I wouldn't. I'm
I
not
like
a
it too.
Fan. But I don't know. But I don't think someone that isn't interested in this would like it that much.
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
So you still have to have some type of interest in the
of
DC
the slightest to want to watch it.
and to like it. Oh, we're running out of memory. I see. So
Well, this is the end of the review. So thank you for watching. Though, if you made it this far, and if you didn't because you didn't watch spoilers, that makes sense.
or if you know most of our viewers are gonna watch this far, so we can probably say what we want and no one would ever know.
Yeah, like I did in the last episode review, and I say shit about Josstice League. If you make it this far, tell me about it, and you didn't. So he
What
doesn't
review
even
was
watch that. I don't remember. I think the last review you weren't here in.
Which one was that?
I don't even
The
remember.
Punisher one? No.
I don't even remember what garbage we make.
Well, anyway, that's all
Thank you
from
so
us.
much.
Bye.
Well, stay tuned for a Justice League joke video we're making. It's gonna be good. We have a kitty now. It broke in the house. It's nice.
The neighbor's cat came in the house. We like our neighbor's cat.
It's our cat now. Fuck the neighbors. If they see this, we're in trouble.
We're keeping this behind the scenes.
Thank you.